Yo, Governor Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota, he been talking hella crazy reckless to Elon Musk lately, especially since his stock dropped 40% the other day. He was at a town hall meeting holding up stock portfolios, showing and laughing and poking fun. Elon's response, because he got on Brett with Fox the other day, his response was, my companies are suffering because I'm in the government. And he was like, it doesn't help that, my dealerships are being firebombed. Of course it hurts your business. Shareholders in Tesla and X are demanding that Elon step down from his CEO position and relinquish his responsibilities to somebody who can be more available. And people all across the country are publicly protesting. People want to kill him. All that, and Governor Tim Walz is making fun of him. So I think, like I said, Elon was on Brett with Fox the other day, and he tried to shoot back, but he's so rich and awkward that he's clueless on how to defend himself on these type of situations. Look, Elon, I like you. You know what I'm saying? You're rich, you're smart. I love Africans. Yeah, I freaking love Africans. But nobody's gonna feel sorry for you because when you lose money because you have most of the money, man. Yo, my name is Marcus Russell. This is the Marcus Russell Show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into it.
Democratic Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Trump senior advisor Elon Musk are taking their war of words to the next level. Remember when Walz celebrated Tesla stock falling?
Saying on my phone, I don't know, some of you know this on the iPhone, they've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to it to give me a little boost during the day. 225 and dropping.
Despite his constituents having 1.6 million shares of Tesla. Anyway, Elon Musk fired back last week with this on Special Report with Brett Baer.
You had Tim Walz, who's a huge jerk, running around on stage with the Tesla stock price where the stock price had gone in half, and he was overjoyed. What an evil thing to do! What a creep! What a jerk! Like, who derives joy from that?
Good question.
I have to say this, Elon. You can't power up a chainsaw like on stage and then be like, "This is how much you're gonna cut people's jobs and benefits," and then cry when people celebrate your company's shortcomings. You know what I'm saying? It's hard being a victim when you're worth $300 billion. Like even I mean, I feel sorry for you, but like, yeah.
And now Walz is taking his insults up a notch. Watch.
Are you a creep and a jerk?
Well, that's a badge of honor if he thinks I am. Donald Trump won Wisconsin. I'll give him that. But he's sharing his presidency and the White House and who knows what else with this guy who's a loser. He lost. This guy's really bad at this. I am angry with this guy. I'm glad he's irritated with me. He's a bully. It's his toxic personality.
It's funny, Tommy, because he went on to say, that toxic personality repels voters, but I believe he's the one that's the failed candidate.
Yeah, I don't think that Elon Musk is crying at night over Tim Walz's perception of him, to your point in the break, Cheryl, the richest man in the world, and Tim Walz. This thing for Tim Walz, I think we need to continue to gas him up because I think he thinks he can run in 2028, and I can't think of anything better for the Republican Party than if Tim Walz runs. But he's being gassed up right now. He's doing these little one-man stage tours. He thinks he's a comedian. Someone told him he was funny, and I think we should keep telling him. I think we should gas him up and get him ready for 2028. I think it should be Walz, Crockett, and let's go. Crockett.
Yeah, let's go see
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Cheryl, let the vanilla milkshake keep talking. At the end of the day, I think he fails to see the point, which was that, again, his state invested a majority of shares in Tesla. He was crowing the loss of value, and Elon Musk was pointing that out and asking a really important question. Who does that?
Yeah,
who cheers for this? And he does. So this sort of fight, to me, someone's an adult in the room, and it seems it's not Walz.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Walz didn't just bring a couple of astronauts home that have been stuck in space for 9 months.
That too.
Pretty sure we didn't get that touchdown a few moments ago, thanks to Walz. Look, Elon Musk, again, richest man in the world. There's over 120,000 people that work at Tesla. And my heart breaks all the time for those employees that have not only, been insulted because they work at Tesla, but they're making these wonderful cars that people love. And then the car owners are getting attacked. All of this is coming from rhetoric that you're getting from Tim Walz and Jasmine Crockett. So, sit down. But no, I don't think that Elon Musk is really excited, but he's right. He's a jerk.
All right, to Tommy's point, the hot air balloons rise. Keep rising when you have more hot air in it. So when are we going to see the end of this, or do you think this is rising even more to a crescendo?
Can I just pick up on a point you made about here is Tim Walz standing on a stage rooting for the fall, saying he gets a thrill out of watching Tesla stock fall, but the state invested money. Do you know how much? If our viewers Google right now, Minnesota State Board of Investments retirement asset listing, as of December 31st, the state of Minnesota has 1.6 million shares of Tesla worth $669 million.
Wow.
This is a cornerstone, a foundation of all of Minnesota's retirement fund. And to root against it is preposterous. I'm surprised Elon Musk didn't actually sling those lines at him, because that's crazy. Now, as for the feud, obviously,
that's because he
Walz
doesn't
is
know how
trying
to
just
defend himself.
keep picking on Elon Musk, because it seems to be the in vogue thing for Democrats. But I think he really doesn't have much of a shoe to stand on when you look at really what he was rooting against, which is he's still the governor of Minnesota. Ask every Minnesotan who's the jerk now.
Ooh, there's non-retirement shares too, which is another couple 100,000 as
Even
well.
more.
So the list goes on. All right.
Yo, so Elon, I have a few pointers you could try to draw to next time you are verbally assaulted by one of these Democrats, because calling people dorks and huge creeps and jerks, it's just not cutting it. Okay, look. Tim's last name is Walz. So, you can use the name. You can be like, Tim, watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you waltz your broke ass on somewhere? Or like, Tim, you keep on talking crazy, I'm going to have Dodge end up waltzing all over your ass. Your broke ass. You need to add broke ass to everything that you say too, because everybody is way more poor than you. So you always add broke ass. And then also, have you ever tried Googling any images of Tim Walz? Like every single one of his suits is like 1980s Sears fashion catalog. Like he gives me like door-to-door vacuum salesman vibes. Like he looks like a AARP insurance agent. You need to be like, you take your broke ass back to Sears and get you another suit, Tim, before I waltz all over your broke ass. That's all you have to say, Elon. You know what I'm saying? And then, look, if he's not wearing that, Google him, because he likes to hunt. And he wears plaid when he hunt. He look exactly like Elmer Fudd. So then, you use the Elmer Fudd stuff like, shh, be very quiet. I'm hunting. I don't know. I'm just trying to help. For real, I'm just trying to help. Hey, look, make sure you tap in, hit that subscribe button. Tell me what you think in the comments. Until next time, my name is Marcus Russell. This is the Marcus Russell Show. Peace. Yo, Elon, call me if they ever try to catch you slipping. I text you. I'll tell you what you need to say if it happens again. Don't use none of the things that you think are mean. Call me first. Peace.